Let's try and battle against the Enchantress. Solo's already moving up, but PPD will reach it first, so Denial is the only other choice they have, or killing PPD. He's in deep, no TP scroll available, and this may be our first blood. In fact, it will be. Pasha drops the nuke. It's costly. CCNC, he doesn't want to wait for this. Goes up to the high ground, knows he can just push out the DK, so Dragon Tail, Dragon Form. Support's coming in, and the relocate, exactly as you called, Cinder, and the damage has gone! CCNC is gone!
He didn't even have armlet.
And Huskar's going to find his target, and surprise, surprise, who is it going to be? Hello, Mr. Dragon Knight, and goodbye, Mr. Dragon Knight. ET Splitter being committed, just in case anyone wants to TP in towards this fight too. Partial will arrive, Splitter's already come out. Nature's Attempts is there. DK taking through a lot of this, but the Fiend's Grip from PPD, they're able to go from one target to the next. And Pasha, he has no way to escape from this. Relocate is on the way, and well, Ramses and Roger, now if you really want to be part of that.
Could make a difference.
Bottom lane, 33. Oh, they're going to find a different target. It's going to be Zai. He'll go in for his stomp, but Pasha loves this. He'll just keep his distance. Throwing out the Impetus, he can find the kill pretty quickly. There's no instant movement forward because PPD has arrived. Dragon Knight still on his way, so he's not ready to fight in this one just yet. They trigger the drum charge and the call down. It looks like Ramsey wants to be part of this fight, chasing PPD into the tree line. CCNC, Parcher's got the spaces to beat into him, and Solo has to save himself from Pycat. Support is still coming in. CCNC, he's already found the kill. The relocate out does not come in time.
Oh, they need this MKB and they need the Aegis to expire.
The Dragon Tail stump, they're going to find 33. He's died more times than anyone else on Optic Gaming, but with Husker jumping forward, the stomp's out, and Gyrocopter, PPD's on solo life. The balls from Io will kill him off, freeing Ramses from the bind, and finally they break the Aegis to the Immortal. Call down from Ramses, he gets something in return, but they're so far behind. Optic can just walk through it, and GG. The call comes down. Virtus Pro knew that was the last roll of the dice. Optic Gaming take game one against a team they have struggled to defeat all season. And now VP are one loss away from being eliminated from TIA.
All right.
Oh, so they're putting Bloodseeker versus that Alk and putting that Brood elsewhere.
As well as a Mango.
Oh, so top lane, Avalanche is out. The Bramble is perfect. Zai got locked in. One more attack is required. Okay, make it two. Roger, that's a really short duration Shadow Realm. So Zai, thanks to stick charges, he'll go off. But remember, when these players are low, you get a slightly buffed up hero, but it won't matter when Pycat's the real buff. The toss tree! Zai! How can he just keep living?
What was that from Roger?
Now instead, Flame Break trying to create a little bit more space. The Blood Right is out. Lasso, 33 tries to reach it, but silenced up under the tower. But with the Firefly, he should have the damage until Pasha arrives. Avalanche is out with the Brain Sap. They can find some revenge on the 33. He's probably the bigger kill now, considering no one was a non-factor. Nightmare has to be switched off. Zai creates space and will sacrifice himself at the Bramble. It connects on CCNC. Solo with the body block. He's got the Cursed Crown on top of him too. Alchemist, you won't survive from this one. Or can you? The stun from Zai creates more space. Roger will still finish the job. The Pasha has to run away from the illusion of the Alchemist. They're starting to punch him down. Is on Ramsey, so he knows he can try and take this fight against CCNC. He runs away. Diffuser Blade charge was already used. CCNC, okay, they're actually going in deep, way too deep. Solo's got it. He's actually got too much distance. He can't catch up. Ramses, I am uncertain about what that was. Now they try and turn. No one with the double damage room. Needs to be a little bit lower. Looking for a good rupture target. The Nightmare protects for a moment Dark Willow, but it's still going to be a death. Virtus Pro, what were they looking for? Apart from death? No one. He can get the kill on Design, get a little bit more life to survive. He's able to do so. Needs to keep the run going. One charges, cannot. Actually, they've already been burnt. They could not help him anymore. And Virtus Pro questionable. Ramses is being hunted. That's why the smoke is up. They're trying to find the Broodmother inside the jungle. Now he's got a little bit of help now nearby him as Ramses. The initiation will come, swap him out. Pasha, he's wondering if he really wants to be involved in this. Maybe he can get a kill over on Zai, but yeah, as you said, BKB. Ramses can stand his ground and fight. Gus doesn't do jack against this. And Pycat, he almost died to the Blood Right. Virtus Pro rampaging forward, looking towards CCNC. They still have Rupture up, the TP, the Nightmare. PPD was almost out of there, but now they find extras. CCNC brought down the old-fashioned way, terrorized to stop the TP out. That was to try and escape the Rupture, and PPD, take me, I'm yours. That's what he does. No other way to escape. Pasha just moving down. He has to blink away, but the Shiva's Guard connects on him, so he can't blink away. Terrorize being used to force everyone away. It hit both the Alchemist and the Drow Ranger. Pasha swapped back into the Macro Pyre, and where's the real fight? The BKB from Pycat. He can stand. Lasso onto the Broodmother. The BKB was already up. Someone's going to kill off Zai at the moment. He's killing off Solo. No one. He's in the engagement. The Rupture is out. Drow Ranger standing its ground, but it's Optic Gaming who are coming out on top. The Blade Mail from no one. He'll TP out to safety. PPD, he's surviving through this with a stun from Zai, who TP'd out. He can help and keep his captain alive for at least half a second longer. The Pasha revealed. Avalanche tries to create a little bit more space. Concoction from CCNC. Control and kill. What a massive 1-2. 900 gold, a 10-time kill streak. And Virtus Pro. So Pasha waits around the back. D-Warding is out. Blink Lasso. There's a Nightmare trying to protect Roger. So maybe he can get into the Shadow Realm. Won't happen. The Fiend's Grip. CCNC is controlled and held in position, allowing Ramses to kill up PPD. Now he turns his attention over towards the Alchemist. Concoction's stun was pretty damn good. The BKB was already down for the Broodmother. No one was protected. But double buybacks in from Optic. Drow Ranger now opening up on Pasha. He's underneath the Sentry Ward. No way to escape. And this is a huge fight. Everyone knows that the buybacks are coming thick and fast. Primary thing is Roshan. He is the main man that everybody wants to get.
And he used
they're
his
looking
whole
in.
PPP on killing the Jakiro.
Fireflies off cooldown. The Pasha exploding PPD. They'll go towards the skies. Ramsey's going in. His BKB will now be triggered. He's trying to keep Pycat down and keeping away from, well, everyone else. How much can CCNC maintain here? He's got his concoction. The double stun is up. CCNC wants to keep battling at 33. The perfect stun with the Cursed Crown. It tagged him up too. Zai wants to stand his ground. Pasha, he's got the toss up. Pycat, the swamp out, but no one's back in. Everyone's so low. His PD got no one. He'll cut the distance into no one. Onto CCNC, finding the kill. 33's up towards the air. The burn is still real, however. The Flame Break doing its work. 33 will sacrifice his life. Buyback was there from the Alchemist. 33 does go down to Pasha's last swing, but Concoction flies forward. They have to split. Nightmare from Solo. So beautiful. Dodges the attack. Dark Willow can get inside the Shadow Realm. Another Concoction up for the Alchemist, looking for the target. The Shiva's Guard will find the kill, and CCNC will stun himself. There's no follow-up, however. Everyone's practically dead.
These fights are so crazy.
0-1, blink in, 33, he couldn't find the target, and they just tossed no one forward. 33 will at least get the lasso. Dark Willow's trying to help him out, the Cursed Crown. 33, he can actually just die on the top lane. Ramses was in the middle of Optic.
Albert.
His BKB is gone, the Heaven's Halberd disabling up Alchemist, and they're all terrorized. Pycat can take his ground thanks to the BKB, but Pasha is just clubbing him down with trees. CCNC can get the concoction out, but Ramses, he just tanks. You can't kill him. Okay, you can kill him, but the follow-up is still going to be there. Defensive, Yule Scepter up, Alchemist done by the Cursed Crown, dead for 2 minutes. That may just be the game. PPD can buy back, but what real good is that? Zai is running back to the base. No one can get the Rupture, and they get the toss back, then this is going to work for them. And there it is. Rupture to begin with. CCNC just wants to get back into the fountain. The Terrorizer's up. He'll cop a lot of damage, but then regenerate it up. Beating into the tier 4 tower. It's down already. The Blood Right keeping Optic contained. Same with the Bramble. CCNC can use the BKB to try and escape from it. In the lasso, they found a target. It's no one. They're pulling him in, but he's still got BKB plus Blade Mail. Pycat just wants one kill, but he can't even get a support. This really is too much power. Virtus Pro are unstoppable, and GG. Virtus Pro will level the series. We may go 2-0s in the early part of this playoff, but everything now, it always goes to 3.
It's Alina.
I knew it. See, I named 5 heroes. I knew I was right.
Ramsey's top will be taking a bit of that too.
TPing in behind, looking towards Pycat, sprout him up, they bring the dust as well. Pycat's going to be low, Ramsey doesn't have 6, but it won't be required. And Zai, underneath the tower, they can go with the treants available. Zai, he's got one quick soul rip.
Right, mid lane, PPD, oh.
Another Nightmare from PPD. Fiend's Grip's coming off cooldown. Avalanche flies out from no one and the TP forward from Solo. They try and use the Terrorites to force everyone to go back and send Ramses in for the Reaper's sight. That's CCNC gone. The sacrifice, it's currently Solo. And he is the normal sacrifice of Virtus Pro. There's extra help. Zai arrives. Tombstone in position. They're tossing Ramses in. Oh, it's not easy moment. Ramsey gets the dead pulse off. They're low on Optic, but Ramses will die in just a similar fashion. They put down the sentry Optic, but they didn't realize there was an observer ward watching them maneuver. So Virtus Pro already in the position. They were using Ramses as bait. He's got the Aegis Immortal, so they start on PPD. The Tombstone is down, but will it give them the team fight they require? Not when the Terrorize sends them into the waiting arms of no one. 2 heroes down, Zai still on the retreat, and that's why the Cursed Crown not available just yet. They just kept the reveal. Sprout, create more, and then the Reaper's Scythe. So much health on Zai. Just able to amplify it all up. 3 heroes down for Optic Gaming without buybacks available. They just need a nice target. Zai's going to present himself. No Tombstone available anymore. And look at the Horde. They just sum it up. The melee racks, it'll go down to the Horde. With the Aegis Immortal time now, they don't want to fight this one. But then again, 33, he'll force the issue. Jumping in close. And the Enrage is almost fully wasted out. PPD got himself a great Fiend's Grip, but it still will not be enough. They'll kill off PPD, move through 33, and Zai on the retreat. The Hellfire Blast is out, and Undying tries to walk away. Slowed up so much. 3 heroes down for Optic. Virtus Pro, normally their Achilles heel, and it looks like here in Game 3, it may be exactly the same scenario. VP trying to keep Optic winless, and potentially knocking out the previous TI winner PPD from TI.
This is looking a lot more like the VP we were expecting going into the tournament. They go through a good laning stage, they go through a strong mid game, take really intelligent and powerful team fights. And Optic, they could not keep up with the pace in this game. This is 2 lanes of Raxman at 25. VP seem to be, after that last win, they're heating up moving forward into this main event, unless Optic can pull the most ridiculous comeback of the whole tournament.
Highcat visible for half a second. Half a second is long enough to get the dust off. PPD came out. Nightmare will protect him a little bit longer, but there's the Reaper's Scythe and the Cursed Crown. PPD's out for a minute, and they'll look for the next one. Over towards Highcat. Disarmed. 33 does find the back line, killing off Roger, but the expense is so high. Solo's into the tree lines. He can't TP out away from this one. They just kill off the Tombstone. Now that Zai is back to the world of the living, and maybe he'll be sent back to the underworld. Solo actually lives through all of this, thanks to the help of Ramses. Highcat doesn't accept it, however, but this is GG. Highcat calls it. The game is over. Optic are eliminated from the International, and Virtus Pro keep their hopes alive.